What's up, how's everybody? And of course, it's the 7 Talk. Here we are the Faculty of Law at Islamic University in Uganda, whereby we are having an intercampus, international humanitarian law program that is going on. And of course, we are going to be hearing from them how they have been mooting. Of course, one thing that we've realized about international humanitarian law is about it is a law that deals with war. Yes, of course, the Chief Justice told us here that it is a law that is made by God. So before we get inside and tell you guys through the activity that's going on, I want to remind that this is 7 Talk, and I want you to just do one thing. Just go to YouTube and search up 7 Talk, subscribe, make sure that you like our videos, you comment and share it to your friends. So I want to remind you that this is the 7 Talk. And now we are getting in as we go through the international humanitarian law that is going on here at the Faculty of Law. Right here with me is the president of the International Humanitarian Law, that is IHL, which is being abbreviated as IHL. That is Mr. Lukwago Bashir, not Lukwago, the mayor of Kampala, but of course with my Oga boss, Lukwago Bashir, the big guy himself, one of the people that mentored me when I came to law school. And I want to give him the mic. He may tell us, of course, what we are doing here. So Oga boss, you're most welcome.
Thank you. I'm also pleased to be here with you people.
Yes, please. So can you please tell us an overview of the international humanitarian law?
International humanitarian law is a law. It is international law. Of course, it is international law charged with putting limits of how people who are engaging in war have to engage in that particular war. However, I have to put it straight that it does not seek to stop people from fighting, because even in IHL, we have a necessity that may drive somebody to fight. But however, how do you employ the different tactics? How do you use the different weapons? How do you treat people who are not at war? Because wars have taken place in the societies where we happen to live. Yeah. We who are not soldiers, you get. So how do you engage in war that you don't attack people who are not concerned with that particular war? You protect the environment, yes, and very many other things.
So what if someone asks you about what international humanitarian law in how do you make that person understand the concept of IHL?
Or to put it in a few words, it is the law of war.
Law of war.
Yes.
Of course, of recent we have been seeing Gaza, Israel. Exactly. So are you people updated about that?
Yeah, we are looking at the situation there, and we also have subsequent debates about the same. And some of us even have a feeling that this war has been used as a selective tool to target a given number of people. But IHL, law is supposed to be made for everyone. Law is not supposed to be selective. Law, in fact, is supposed to be indiscriminate. It is supposed to treat everybody in the same way. But we are following up the trends in Gaza, that is Palestine and Israel, even the Russia-Ukraine war, yes, and even the other wars. Even us here in Uganda, we have had such atrocities where the IHL can apply. You see, the IHL doesn't apply in these normal banditry situations. We recently had an occurrence within this country during the elections, yes, and very many people lost their lives. But if you trace the threshold of application of IHL, you find that IHL will not be applied there. But now Uganda is also facing an insurgency in the areas of Kasese, yes, yes, where the ADF is attacking exactly, attacking civilians. So it warrants for us, the students, to be equipped with the knowledge about international humanitarian law, so that we can bring people to account for their actions when they are at war.
Okay.
Yes.
So is in this is IUIU main campus, right?
Yes, this is
IUIU. This is the Faculty of Law.
Yes, it is the Faculty of Law.
What does it take for a student to be part of the IHL?
In the Faculty of Law, therein we have the IHL club. And for a student to be part of the IHL club, yes, they have to subscribe with a fee of 10,000. Okay. and which is even payable in installments. But it is not for that we keep this money and does nothing. We have activities like MOOTS, we have activities like debates, and we have panel discussions. We have very many activities. So on top of that, we even intend to have legal outreach so that we can bring people to the awareness of their rights during war.
Okay, of recent, the Law Student Society had a fundraising whereby we had guests from the office of the NRM. So, what do you have to tell them, those who don't know what is happening here about the IHL, like about the fundraising? Any word for them?
Yeah, I was a part of the same fundraising. I am glad I was part of the same. It is an initiative that is also going to benefit the IHL. However indirect it is, but I as a leader in IHL, I know it is going to benefit the IHL because we are partners with the Law Student Society, because this is a law initiative. However, it is a blanket club. It is open to everybody because it is obvious that war affects each and every one. So we are partnering with the LSS, and the partnership has indeed uplifted us to a whole new level now.
Okay, now IUIU has about 4 campuses right now, right?
Yes.
We have Arua campus, there is Chibuli, this Kaboja, and then Mbale main campus. So is IHL in all those campuses?
No, IHL is basically here in the main campus. As
So if someone wants to do with the IHL, he has to come to Mbale campus?
No, they are offering it in the other campuses as a course unit. You get? We too also offer it as a course unit, but for the special need and for the attention we need to give to the atrocities committed by people when they are at war, we decided that we have a club put up in the same initiative. Basically, this club was created by 5 colleagues, that is 11 years ago. 5 colleagues, and one of them happens to be the patron of the Law Student Society, who was the first president, and the deputy patron also is now the patron of the International Humanitarian Law Club, and she also doubles as the lecturer.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you have to now tell the people that turned up for this today's International Humanitarian Law? Is it a moot court, the debate?
Yes, we first of all had an intra-campus moot court competition, and we aim to push further to inter-university moot court competition. So this one was in a way of benchmarking because it is the first edition, but it is going to be an annual event. So we pray that donors out there will see this initiative and would wish to push for this initiative. We would love and welcome whatever help you render to us.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Mr. Rukwago Bashir, the president, IHL. And of course, I want to set him free. As you can see behind us, we're having a lot of students, people from Kampala campus, that is Kaboja. We have the females campus, Chibuli, and our colleagues from Arua that didn't make it. Please make sure you make it next time. So allow me to release him as it goes for other things. And I want to remind you that the Law Student Society of IUIU main Mbale campus has a number of activities that I will request all the law students to be part of it. We have the debates, we have the moot courts, we have the legal clinic, legal outreaches, whereby people go. Recently, they went to Palisa and they went to Bukit there, and they really told these guys the law. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you know you're a student, please make use of that tuition. Find value for money. For whatever thing your parents have done, please always appreciate them and be part of all activities of the society. I want to send my salutations to the faculty dean, that is Madam Hamida. I want to say thank you for at least letting these activities go on. Thank you so much, our administration of IUIU main campus. I also want to say thank you to Almighty Allah for making sure that at least we are here today. With me here, I'm having a prominent professor in the country and a lecturer, a senior lecturer actually, a friend to the students, and a very good person to approach in case of anything to do with the law. Professor, you're most welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Can you please tell them who Professor Tindifa is?
Well, Professor Tindifa, teaching at law at Faculty of Law, Islamic University.
Yes.
And I'm head of the Department of Common Law. Yes. and also in charge of clinical education, and also coordinator of research. Yeah, so those are the activities I'm engaged in here. Well, in addition to teaching, because teaching has been part and parcel of my life for the last maybe 30 years. Yeah, so that is maybe one of my main activities at IUIU. Two things which I would encourage students to do.
Yes.
One, read, make use of the reading list, and attend lectures, because the lecturer guides you to look for the information you need for a particular topic. What I always encourage students is to prepare maybe a timetable and say, well, after the lecture room, after the evening lecture, I go and bathe, eat, then maybe make use of 3 hours reading.
Yes.
Then go to bed, then wake up at 5 o'clock, read for an hour, then go for the lectures.
Basically, professor has told you what a student is supposed to do.
Right.
Read, program yourself. When you're done with eating, take those 3 hours and make sure that at least you read the law, read those cases, read each and everything. So,
Yeah.
thank you so much. That has been an interaction with Professor Tindifa, and he's a very good lecturer of common law. He basically very good when it comes to common law. He, of course, is teaching a taught in year 2, and in year 1, of course, he taught us too. So I think Professor has something to say before we really close this.
You still want me to say something? Well, I must thank you for having hosted me.
All right, thank you so much, Professor, for sacrificing your time for being here with us.
Okay.
All right, Almighty God bless you.
Good day.
Good day to you.
Yeah.
And of course, Kampala campus that had just come on to main campus. Want to say a very big welcome to Kampala campus. Right next to me is the lady straight outer Kampala campus. That is Chivuli. And want to say welcome to main campus.
Thank you so much.
So what's your name?
I'm Nagapena Norin.
Penina?
Norin,
Norin. You happen to be the head of MOOTS, right?
Deputy Moot Minister.
Deputy Moot Minister. So how does it feel for you to moot and come to main campus?
It's really a very good experience. It's really a good experience. It has exposed me to a lot of things, a lot of friends, a lot of even things that can help you in class, basically. And right now, IUIU is hitting it.
IIU is hitting
It's
it.
hitting it, and I just pray we keep that trend, and we keep shaking universities wherever they are.
So what special thing did you guys bring for us from Kampala campus?
Bye for you.
What special thing did you guys bring for us from Kampala campus?
We wait for you, social capital,
Social
that you
capital.
will never ever have again. You get?
Did you notice that the guys at main campus are cute?
No, ours are better.
You sure?
Yeah,
So
I'm sure.
so
You
I'm
can
not.
even bring a sample.
Are you sure? All right, I represent main campus, and we are definitely cute. So, what thing do you feel like should be done to make our moot courts better?
First of all, you need to spread the spirit of mooting. Seeing it's lacking, by the turn up. Because for us, when we hold moots, like a moot session right now,
Yeah.
the turn up is full. The room is full. The room, you could see the people there. Where are the other students of Mbali? Where are they?
We shall answer that question later.
That's so that we need to spread the mooting spirit, because it's the spirit for law school. Moots help us in many things. They help you in research, they help you in drafting documents, they help you in working on your speech. So if you're not a mooter and you're a law student, you're doing nothing. Because at the end of the day, you're going to need to do those three things. So I think the spirit of mooting needs to be built in this
So,
university.
how do you encourage those ones who don't want to moot or have no interest in mooting?
What I would basically say is there are very many opportunities. For example, my head of moots right now is in Mauritius after winning the unwanted witness. After they also won 2 million. So I think you can see 2 million. Your tuition is already sorted. You're going abroad. You're going to meet people you've never met before. They're in places that they never expected to meet. It was his first flight. You get, there are very many opportunities. So I really encourage people out there to take these things seriously. They won't regret, basically.
So that has been Penina straight from Kampala campus, and we're reporting here from Mbale campus. Want to say thank you so much for coming, and please, when you go back to Kampala campus, tell them we send our regards to them.
Thank you so much.
May the Almighty God bless you.
Okay, may God bless you too. Next time.
All right. I'm here with the president of the Law Student Society, one person that the students call him a one Kaka, a one LSS. Mr. Kaka, you're most welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Seven Talk, for this wonderful opportunity to be part of your program tonight.
Yeah. So today we are having the international humanitarian law in particular.
Yes, please.
So
Yeah.
what do you have to say about the international humanitarian law to those people who are not in IHL as a club, and what are they really missing?
First of all, before I go further, I'm so super excited for tonight because this is the first of its kind that is happening for almost 6 years. Because today, through the international humanitarian law that we have hosted, intercampus moot competition. Yes, it is so beautiful that we have called our other campuses from different places. From we having the Kampala campus, we having the Kambodia, they have come today. And to everyone who have missed this occasion or this activity, indeed you have missed a lot because the participant and the people who mooted the participants and any other person who attended, indeed they have got what is expected to be got from such a wonderful moot because they have got the state attorney, the chief state attorney, he is here with us, meaning that we have gotten an opportunity of encouraging other students or encouraging the future legal practitioners in the field.
So that has been the president. Now, as you wind up, we're still going for examination. What advice do you have to the students of the Law Student Society?
One advice that I give to my students is that before you go for your examinations, make sure that you are prepared enough to avoid malpractice cases. Because last semester we had and we lost most of our students, our fellow students, our friends. Therefore, if you are going for examinations, make sure that you're having your ID ready, you're having your card, your examination card ready, and as a law student, do not forget to subscribe your money. That's the 20,000, which we are going to use to run the other activities, for example, like this one. Therefore, I encourage you to get prepared for the exams because they are near. Yes.
Yeah, that has been the Law Student Society president of IUIU main campus. Is called Mr. Kakaire Omar, and I want to say thank you so much for your time, and please may the Almighty
Thank
Allah
you so
bless.
much, Mr. Joshua. I'm so pleased whenever I'm with you. I feel that I'm with the president, this man around. Thank you so
Definitely,
much.
you're most welcome. I'm here with Mr. Mosh. Most of you call him Mosh, Uncle Mosh. So, can you please tell us your name one more time?
My name is Mkabire Moses, a student of law, year three, but I'm commonly known as Mosh, like he said.
So, what did you participate in today?
Today, I happen to be the clerk for the annual inter-campus international humanitarian law competition that happened today from 9 up to 5 p.m. And I was privileged to be clerking with the resident state attorney of Mbali, Mr. Masaba.
So what do you tell those guys who missed out today? Basically, let's talk to those people who missed out today.
Basically, to those that had missed out or those that missed out this session, what I have to tell you is that this was a very interactive session where we learned a lot how to make these these arguments, lawyering skills, and all that, because teams were really presenting their cases to the best, and by that I believe that all those that were in attendance were able to learn such lawyering skills that were depicted by the teams.
All right, that has been Mr. Mosh, that's Mukavire Moses, telling you guys that make sure next time you don't miss out on such kind of activities. And of course, any last remarks for the Law Student Society?
Any last remarks for the Law Student Society? What I can say is that the Law Student Society is on a steady progress, and with such activities, we are going to hit the peak. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, thank you so much. We happen to have our faculty dean, that is none other than Madam Nagadia Hamida, Attorney General, our mama, our friend, our good person to talk to. And today she's going to be telling us how the event has been, and she'll be advising us also, not only as a dean of our students, but as well as a mother to that one student who is right now in hostel who has failed to make it to the international humanitarian law moot courts competitions that have been going on, to that one student who is in Nabumayanja hostel who has failed to come, maybe because he's feeling shy to be among his people. So, Madam Amida, you're most welcome one more time.
Uh, you're most welcome too. You can see I'm exhausted.
Madam seems very exhausted. The day has been long.
Yeah, it has been a long day because, of course, the process of organizing is not a one-day event. So it has been long, but alhamdulillah, we have come to the conclusion. Of course, my last remarks in as far as this competition, IHL competition is what court competition is concerned. One, it is educative. Yeah, it is not only doesn't benefit basically individuals, but it benefits everyone in the society. Because as IUIU, we do not look at activities on an individualistic basis, but we look at them on a community, on a communal or community perspective. So what I can say is that all those that have attended, both either as a participant or all as an attendee, they have all benefited in one or the other. Because these activities are also meant to develop critical analytical skills to our students, and also developing problem solving skills to our students. You can see even by our judge today, who happened to be the the resident chief state attorney from Bali, has cited that he was so surprised with the way the students were presenting. People may not even have noticed that we had year one students presenting, because it was an eloquent presentation, an eloquent presentation of their clients, because they were each of them was representing his or her client. But the most significant aspect are those skills, and of course, in case if we have any issue as a country, at least we are developing lawyers that can be able to handle that field. And in terms of speaking to a student who has not attended this event, is that he or she has missed an opportunity sometimes come once in a lifetime. Yes, and also in terms of getting the skills, inshallah, I'm hoping, because of course we are having continuous sensitization of students in terms of these activities and their involvement and engagement. So hoping by that he or she, by the time he finishes the whole school, definitely he or she may have participated in one of these activities. So I believe even that person that stayed in the halls of residence today may not stay in the halls of residence forever. We shall push him or her to success. At IUIU, we push people to success. Even when you do not want to succeed, we push you to success. So we shall push him or her at some point to success. So I believe, since it is a continuous, these are continuous activities, and we are organizing many of them. At some point, each of them will attend or each of them will participate, but someone must belong to an activity. As a faculty of law, on behalf of the faculty of law, we appreciate the rectorship of this university. It would be a misdemeanor for me to miss appreciating them. I appreciate Professor Ismail Simba Jagenda for the good leadership and mentorship and facilitation and all his efforts, those that we see and those that we cannot see. We appreciate you, Professor, for the work that you have done to ensure that the faculty of law is a mighty faculty, not only in the university, but in the country. And now we are not actually looking at Uganda per se, we are looking at East Africa, we are looking at the entire world. So we appreciate you, and the way we are moving with your guidance, with your facilitation, this faculty is going far. This faculty is going far. And of course, I appreciate the Vice Rector, Academic Affairs, Dr. Siranga Jamil, for also the efforts that you're doing in your department as the Vice Rector, Academic Affairs, to ensure that the academics of the university the academics of the university is not only in terms of quantity, but in terms of quality. And of course, I appreciate your efforts, your endeavors, the turn up, the availability, both the rector and the vice rector, finance and administration, the vice rector, academic affairs, for being available. I know even today you would have been available, but because you had some other events that you were attending to, which are also very instrumental for the running of the university. I also appreciate the Vice Rector, Finance and Administration, for the financial facilitation that you have done in as far as this all our activities of the faculty are concerned. We really do not take any of you for granted. We do not take any of your efforts for granted. And through you, through your leadership, we know that is why we are here today to celebrate, because you give us the facilities and you are also available for advice, you are also available for consultancy, you are also available in terms of presence, because indeed you're always present. All of them are always present. When it comes to the rector, you're present. When it comes to the vice rector academic affairs, you're present. When it comes to the vice rector finance and administration, you are present. When we request for something as a faculty of law, I can pledge that nothing has ever gone without being approved. And really, it is through those that we are able to be who we are. And we are promising you as a faculty that the sky is not the limit. We are moving beyond the sky. And with, of course, I appreciate my students.
I almost reminded you.
I cannot live without appreciating my students. My students are vibrant, all in all campuses, and we are here because of them. And we shall continue to be here because of them. And of course, the one standing in front of me and the one sitting beside me. I know them, they are good students, and the world is awaiting for them. I know the world is going to find the lawyers that we have trained to be different from the rest of the lawyers. Yeah, I appreciate my lecturers. I appreciate all the faculty administrators. I appreciate all my supervisors in their respective capacities, the members of the executive board and the entire committees of the university. I appreciate everyone, every stakeholder of the university, because our success is your success, and we cannot succeed alone. We succeed as a group. So all of us are IUIU. So whatever success we reach, somehow, somewhere, everyone has contributed to it. We thank you. And above everything, I thank Allah. I thank Allah. I thank Allah for everything. I cannot speak, but all I say, Allah, thank you so much. Even this one has been a reality.
It has come into reality. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that has been a faculty dean of law, the Law Student Society of IUIU main campus, and a senior administrator, a senior lecturer, a very good friend. One more time, I'll always emphasize on good friend, because she's the reason as to why most of us are here where we are. We speak with confidence because we believe in ourselves, because of the mentorship that she has given us, and that's what she has taken us through, making us do the presentations. Even when we didn't want, she could make sure at least all of us present. These were always her words. All of you must present, and you always present. So at the end of this month, we shall be starting our examinations. To all the Law Student Society, please make sure that you go at least when you have read something, go when you have content to write. This is the first semester of this year, and I want to remind each and everybody that you can do it and you can make it. So I want to say thank you so much to each and everybody, our listeners, the people who are viewing us, who are watching us from various places of the country, of the university, of Africa, our international students in and out of the country. Want to appreciate all of you, and of course want to remind you, no matter what you do, always put Allah first, always put God first. And the man behind the camera, Bet Ali, the CEO of Seven Talk, I want to say thank you. But the madam, he's the one who founded the Seven Talk.
I'm surprised because I was about to ask you. I have been doing interviews with my son, but I'm not understanding. Is this a TV station? Is this a radio station? What is it?
It's a YouTube channel that is soon going to become a TV station. Of course, as young men, we decided to be creative, because a lot of the activities happen in campus, but people don't know about it. You just hear as a story that something happened sometime. But if we put this in recording, someone can easily go to his phone and then taps it, and then he watches it, just as the event that has just happened today. So that is what we are.
I appreciate that endeavor that you have given. I know you're a vibrant person. You always come and tease me, Madam, now this, Madam, this. I know you're going to be a good lawyer. You are very intelligent, you're smart, and you have a heart of humanity. I just pray that we are feeding in you that is positive, you only pick that. That you see that is negative, please leave it. Yes, and if it's going on the YouTube, I want my students to know there is no examination malpractices.
All right, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. And of course, I really want to say a word with our guest of honor. The gentleman is right next to me. Within 30 seconds, please. Right from the office of the DPP, right from the office of the state attorney, let him just say hi to us, please.
Hi, who am I saying hi to?
You're saying hi to the fraternity of IUI, those who are in and those who are out.
Fraternity of IUIU. I'm glad to be here for this launch of the annual MOOTS competition. It was so hilarious. We have very good students, and which we thank the lecturers for doing a great job, and for the students to pick and put in practice what the lecturers have taught them. I'm so excited to be part of a team of grooming like young lawyers, and we shall support them. Thank you so much.
Please remind them your name one more
My name
time.
is Ali Wali Chizito. I'm a resident chief state attorney, Mbale.
So those of you who wish to be like him, please work hard just as I am, and I'll always be like him someday. Not today, but of course tomorrow. And thank you so much for sparing your time. May the Almighty God bless you more and more.
Amen.
All right.